The year is 1999, and Pokémon have taken the world by storm.
Be forewarned if you haven't been already, the hottest thing in the 12 and under set is coming soon to a theater near you. Pokémon the movie joins Pokémon the video game and Pokémon the trading card as must-sees and must-haves. To start us off tonight, NBC News correspondent Colleen Dominguez on the craze that has now hit Hollywood.
Pokémon was just starting to cement itself as one of Nintendo's most important franchises, a seat it would retain until the eventual collapse of humanity. And with massive popularity comes merchandise, anime, food, cards, and most importantly, spin-offs. Enter Pokémon Pinball. No, wait, don't go. I know it's a pinball game. How much could I say about a pinball game, right? Well, you're partially right. It is a pinball game. You've got flippers, bumpers, bonuses, yes. But what really has me coming back to this game is the game flow and progression. Yes, progression in a pinball game. Turns out the gotta catch 'em all tagline translates extremely well to other mediums. First, pick your board, red or blue. Besides changing up the aesthetic and the layout of the playfield, it'll also determine which Pokémon you can catch. Just like in the games, some Pokémon are specific to either version. How well does Pokémon translate to a pinball board, though? Well, when you start a game, a location will be chosen at random, such as Pallet Town or Mount Moon. By launching your pinball through the right loop, you increase the catch counter by 1. Once you have a 2 or 3 on the catch counter, you can launch the ball into either the Bellsprout or Cloyster, depending on your board, which will then start a wild encounter based on your location. A 2 on the catch counter means you'll generally find rarer Pokémon, while 3 will get you more common encounters. Each game starts you with 2 on the right loop counter, so you can get right to catching. Once you've found a wild Pokémon, you'll get a Who's That Pokémon style silhouette. To fill it out, you'll have to launch your ball off of Voltorb or shelter-shaped bumpers. Once you've filled it out, the Pokémon becomes a bash toy. Bounce your pinball off of it enough times and you'll catch it. By bouncing your pinball off of different parts of the board, you can move to different locations to catch more Pokémon. Once you've caught a Pokémon and want to evolve it, you can launch your ball through the left loop to open up evolutions. You'll need 3 full loops to bypass the Ditto or Slowpoke blocking the evolution cave and start evolving. Once evolution starts, you'll need to hit specified locations around the playfield, and if you're lucky, you'll find an item to evolve your Pokémon, which will appear at a random location around the playfield. Collect 3 of these and launch your ball into the bonus area to evolve your Pokémon. What's really great about Pokémon Pinball is that any Pokémon you've caught or evolved get added to your Pokédex, proper proof and progression of catching that Mon. With 151 Pokémon to capture or evolve, it can be quite the feat to get them all, maybe even more so than the mainline games. Pinball is still pinball though, and sometimes there's nothing you can do about your ball being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Losing a ball while trying to catch or evolve a Pokémon means that Pokémon only gets seen in the Pokédex, and your catch or evolve loops will be reset. While the physics of pinball can sometimes be unfavorable, besides tilting the virtual machine to knock the ball out of the outlane, there are some other neat things you can take advantage of to keep your ball in play as long as possible. As soon as you launch your ball, and whenever you prepare to catch or evolve a Pokémon, your board will go into ball saver mode for a short time, meaning if you lose your ball, no worries, a new one will launch without you losing your current one. Also, as you spin the spinner, you'll fill up the Pikachu gauge. With a full Pikachu gauge, your ball will be saved if it lands on the heads of one of the Pikachu in the outlanes, and you can move which side the Pikachu is on with the flippers. If you manage to catch or evolve 3 Pokémon in a single game, you'll get to play a bonus game, provided you can launch your ball into the bonus slot. These two vary based on board and shake up the gameplay to keep things fresh. Both boards feature a number of changing elements such as bonus slots or cutting off parts of the board. You can also get plenty of bonuses and points just by cruising around as well. Since your Pokédex, which keeps track of all the Pokémon you capture, rolls over from game to game, there's actually a certain kind of progression and something to work towards over just nabbing a high score. Having a goal to work for, such as catching all the Pokémon, and a number of random elements to catching them really keeps me coming back for more and more, sometimes for hours on end, and sometimes just for a play or two. It's excellent to pick up and play if you've only got a few minutes, but don't be surprised if it sucks you in. I'm kind of terrible at pinball, so it's a true testament to the game's design if I can recommend a game I'm not very good at. Nintendo has always had some sort of success with pinball games, and if they're anywhere near as good as Pokémon Pinball, who knows? You might just see a video of it on here. At any rate, you should be playing Pokémon Pinball. I'd like to take a moment to thank Harvest Time and Pocket Tim, my 2 Patreon supporters. By supporting me on Patreon, you really motivate me to keep putting out the best content I can possibly make. Link to my Patreon is in the description, and you too could hear me talk about how cool you are, and possibly score some exclusive Cyberphile merchandise. Hey, thanks for watching! Don't forget to subscribe for more Cyberphile content, and if you liked this video, show me with that little thumbs up button. If you liked this video, you might like one of my other videos. You can click right on the boxes to jump to them. Cyberphile, offline.